Kalika, welcome back to another episode from the Critics Collective. Hit the subscribe button, like, follow, and comment for more. Now, today we're going to take on the biggest challenge that I have so far as a free-to-play new player. But before we get into that, just going to showcase where we're at right now. So the whole series, or the idea of it, is being a new player on my journey. My journey is similar to a lot of other people, whether on Reddit blogs or certain websites. I have a video on the websites I've been using that I've seen other content creators use and talked about on blogs, from everything that showcases what skills would proc at certain areas of the track and the different tracks. But we went from having basically the standard deck to recently, this is where we're at as far as the deck goes. Now, we've uncapped certain cards. We have caps, like I have cards right here where I can level up, but I just don't want to just yet. I want to kind of learn a little bit more. We had, a really good run where we picked up Find Motion and got it too. We're going to chill on that and let RNG bless us for the rest of us. We had some things that we got based off of the events that were currently going on, just playing the game. So this is just, showcasing what we have here for first cards. And I'm not gonna lie to you, as a new player, these cards are more important than the horse. I'm telling you, like, I changed these cards after pulling it when so many people in different comments and in the videos I posted said, hey, focus on the support cards. They were not lying. As far as horses that we do have, we did pull, and there's a video of me pulling. We had some ridiculous luck on Kit, and we were able to get Kit. She's really the first real front runner I have, but the number one person I've been using was Bae. I've been using her from the jump. I've enjoyed her character in the anime, the movie. I've enjoyed her character, the horse, in real life. Same thing with Bourbon. There's just certain ones that I just like. Tack is another one. But this is the lineup. For the most part, I have not had an opportunity to spend time with these horses. This was a really good pickup. We were able to get this character as well in a drawer, a pull, and that's, like I said, this is the roster that I'll mess with. This I'm really excited about. I wasn't able to say anything audio wise on the episode when we were pulling these, but I was excited about getting this card here. I just feel like the character is a fun character, and being able to do dirt and turf in that sweet spot of a mile along the medium, I just felt like that was pretty cool. So I'm really happy to get that character there. So again, a really good lineup of characters that I have. And so we did spend about 15, give or take. It probably was like close to 20,000 carats we spent for Kit and to make that roster grow. And I'm not against it. I put a video out on what the plan is that we're going to do, or at least I'm going to do, as far as the banners coming out. And I got some of my words kind of twisted up there. There was a wit card for a character, not the character card, but the wit card that is supposed to be better than Find Motion. So that's one of the ones, and I think I'll have time to go ahead and pursue that. So for today's video, we're going to focus on this Trailblazer and what makes this Trailblazer different versus the other two. The other two was, hey, go for B. For this one, we're going to go for A, right? We're going to go for A. There's nothing in the shop that I'm going to go with. I'm going to do some stuff that's different. For instance, I'm not really going to focus on notepads. I'm only going to focus on some other items. Like, for instance, I wouldn't really pull this, but I just pulled it just in case RNG isn't on my side. I just pull one. So where are we on this? We're on the second challenge after the debut, and then we're just going to go through the rest of it. Let's see, where do I want to go with this? Because I did this yesterday and I didn't play at all. So let me see something. Let's do, I need some points. There are no races. Let's do a rest, because I've got to figure out where the hell I'm at in any of this. I don't know where I was at. We'll go with speed. Because what I did is I set everything up, like the agenda and the mapping and everything. And I'm like, all right, well then now let me jump into it and see what we have to work with. So I'm figuring that out. So we're going to go with this. and then I'm gonna peek at a race and jump back into training. Let's see. All right, so we have a race here. Okay, we have a scheduled race. Okay, so I'm not just trying to get my horses over here settled down. Cool your horses. I understand that now. Cool your horses. I'm just trying to simmer down now, trying to find out where I'm at. So what I did was I went online, one of those websites that I showed before, and I said, hey, I noticed I wasn't doing G1s or G2s. I was really doing the OP ones. I was doing some of the lower tier, the brown ones, and I was doing those because it was just quick to do and get back in training. But now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do races that have to do with the Triple Crown, and that's where I think that challenge is. So to answer the question that I have put up there is the challenge. The challenge is me actually playing the game much harder, doing a schedule that is very similar to an actual season for a horse. And so you're trying to mix in training with a schedule you already have. It seems very easy, and I could be wrong. It seems very easy to train when you want to train, race when you want to race, and then you get Twinkle Twinkle Little Star versus, hey, there's some races you have on the books, so you need to make sure that you're there. I don't know. So let's I don't know. We'll see what happens. Now the junior year, if I'm correct, I don't think it's going to be a significant challenge, right? Fuck me. Never mind that shit. What the fuck just happened there? What? I have never. I'm trying to figure that out. I've never been that low in any of the Blazers I've done. So yeah, hold on. Let me I want the good luck charm. We'll get out of here. We're not gonna open that. Let's get a rest in here. Okay. There's another race. Let's do it. Man, I don't know. Now I know there's a knock against you for having no energy going into a race and racing over 4 times or more. And you've seen that other streams where I've done 4 or 5 in a row and done it, and you shouldn't, but I did. So just trying to learn from that. But that 12, it almost made me want to do the retry, but I'm like, no, this is my first time doing the full season. So let me see how it goes. Let me see if I regret not using the alarm clock on that one. So it's kind of like, let me fill this out and see how this looks. But it is different, so different. Like right now, like how are they feeling for this one? Okay, they're feeling better than I'm feeling, because in my head I'm like, these fucking races are coming so fast. I'm like, damn, am I prepared for it? Did I train for it properly? I'm also curious because if I'm doing this setup for the Triple Crown, does that mean I'm supposed to win each one of these matches for the Triple Crown to count, or just participate? Or is it a top 10 finish? I don't know. Top 3 finish, top 5. I don't know. So we're going to go through it, that's for sure. Let's see, get a rust and get hit with a fucking race. Okay, get hit with a race. So yeah, this is... But that 12th finish, that's crazy. Like, even if it is RNG, right? Even if it's RNG, like, that was a genuine reaction. That was a genuine, like, I was like, what the fuck is even that? Daddy, chill. So, for sure, this is going to be the most races I've done in a run, so just at 30. Yep. I need to remember to do the skills. Hold up, wait. Slow the fuck down. Slow the fuck your roll. Let me figure this shit out. Okay. We're doing the scrolls. We're not doing notepads. Yeah, we're not doing notepads anymore. We're doing ankles instead of notepads. We're not doing coaching, but we're fine with doing motivating. Take that. We'll use this now, but we can't use the other one. Okay. Let's go to skills. Let's get that worked on. Let's take a look at what we get. I'm looking at home stretch. I'm looking at pace, savvy. I like Lucky 7 at this point. Let's go with this. Like that one for position, like this one there. Don't have enough for Lucky 7, but I know we throw some D's on that. So we got those 2 in there. All right, we'll check training, see if I have anything in training I need to use. No. Let's get into the race. What's scheduled? That one. All right. I wanted to proc that winter one. Unfortunately, I didn't have enough for that, and I feel like the other ones are more important than it. I'm in the 3rd gate with first place. The more first place I get, is really gonna make that 12 sting. Like I said before, like, I'm not being cocky, conceited. I'm as humble as they come. Rumble, young man, rumble. But I've never, ever got that before. I don't know what to do with that. So that was again a genuine reaction there. It's like, down goes Dad Panther, down goes Dad Panther in 12th. Like, there was a race I watched, the real race for Goal Ship. And in the race, Goal Ship jumps. Well, I have no fucking choice. You're giving me all these fucking races. Goal Ship jumps on top of the gate, causing Goal Ship to have a bad race, and he loses. He comes in last, I think. Fuck me. Okay, all right. I know what I'm supposed to do there. I feel like maybe that's where the shop for the RNG. No, I'm not gonna use the clock. I feel like the shop really comes in handy for the RNG, because, like, if I had the right amount of energy, I might have been able to do something different. Like, let's say the shop had more energy valves, then I would have been like, all right, well, let me take more energy to get my energy up, and then I would have had a better showing of the run. But now the good thing about it was, it looks like, again, we'll go with the manuals. what we won't do. Do I want to do power? No, I'll just do speed only. Motivating, I'll do motivating. Reset whistle, I'll do that. Power scroll, that's important. Manual. Another charm, I'll take it. We'll activate this, this, and this. We won't use those. All right, let's add it. All right, how long do we have before another race? Is it a schedule? Hold on, I'm just checking to see if it's a schedule race. It's not, okay. So, and they thought I would have done well. I have no choice but to do this. We'll do this. We'll go ahead and set. I'll pick. Let's pick this one. Let's do. We could do. Let me do. Which one? We'll do that. I'll do the ankle speed weights. Yeah, so we'll do those two. And then let's go in here. Yeah, so let's use the whistle. Oh, the charm, that's what I meant, the charm. Wanted to save it for the summer training, but it's not gonna work. The other one's friendship. I'll do the same thing. All right, the other one's not friendship. So what I'm gonna do is use a whistle. All right, everything shifted. I should have checked first, actually. Yeah, it was a waste of an item. That was a waste of an item. All right, there goes another race. I'll just skip through it if it lets me. Yep, it let me. And we top 3. Okay. First place on it. 60 out of 300. Another race? I hope there isn't. My gosh, I hope there's not another race. Getting destroyed over here. Okay, we got some stuff. It's close to the 20. Yep, we'll take it. See, got wit, got power. And someone got a present. Let's see, energy. When's my next race? In 1 turn. Let's see. Guts. Oh, I thought that was gonna go failure with that 20%. Let's see, let's do. Charming is cool because your friendship level increases faster. Let's do this. Let me go to the shop. 1 turn left at the shop. Look at this roll. Look at this. I'll get 1 of those. Look at this. No. Yes. No, no, no. We'll keep that. Let's use this and this. We'll keep that. Yeah, we're good. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. And I think it's like 30 something races that I've set myself up for. And we've lost 2 so far. In the 6th lane. Okay, there we go. Good job, B. Against Bourbon. I like Bourbon too. See. Always do this one here. That's just me. I just look at it. It's like, yes, there's a risk where I'm not going to get. Okay, inspiration. Let's see. What are we going to get? Silver or gold? Silver or gold? Silver. I need stamina. Mile. Stamina. And of course we have a race. Hold up. And the shop is open. Go with the manuals, no notebooks. Master cleat, yes, I need that. Motivating, I'm gonna get it, but no, I'm not. Let's see this. Take that. Take that. All right, so let's add the books. Read the books. Da da da. I'm gonna save those master cleats for the last 3, if I'm lucky. I have a scheduled race. I don't have any energy. Let's do this. Let's take something for energy. Yeah, I would have been at 0. I would have got dinged for that. Let's go. It's spring. It's raining. I gotta go against her. Survey says. All right, there we go. So she lost. She's sad. She's sad. I'm not. I'm also looking at, I think I might have the largest fan base that I've had, because I don't normally more stuff in the store. Okay, that's good. Yeah, straight away. All right, let's go to the shop. What we got? That's great right there. That is some good stuff. That's what. Wait, that mean I can't get everything? No. Yeah, that means I can't get everything right now. Yep. You see something? Get rid of the manual. Could I get anything else that I want instead? No, not really. Not really, so we'll just stick with this. The Empowering is a much better headphone. Phone thing is much better. When's the next race? I get it, but when's the next race? No. I still think I'm good though, so let's rest. Part of me wants to race twice. Mood go up. Which we could have done the mood going up with the cupcakes. There's I think like 2 desserts. Alright, let's do this. No. That's why I was hesitant. I'm like, there's something I was supposed to do. Skills. I go with all the positioning, velocity on that one. Those 2 stronger. Let's see. Add those 2, double check. We're good. Let's go for a good race. City. What do we get? We're in the 14th lane, second place. I'm not mad at the second place. Not mad at it. Let's see. Let's do the next one. You're good. Let's see. Let's see what this is. All right. In B. Let's see what we got here. Second. That's the thing I don't understand about the... I could be wrong. This Rivals is the most ridiculous thing in this game. Because, like, to me, a rival is you beat the person. The rival is so intense. You just want to beat them. So if I run a race and I'm any place better than them, I should win the rival. It's not about the race, it's about the rival. And to me, I guess I just don't understand that. How is it a draw? I beat you. In some cases, I actually showed a top 3 finish and you didn't in some cases. Fast paced. Nope, that's not gonna work for me. Nope. Okay, energy. Rest. And a race. Yeah, this is I'm not gonna lie, this feels pretty fucking brutal. This is something for sure to get used to. Like I'm thinking like, oh, you know, you do this enough, you're gonna be like, all right, well, I know what I need to do. Fuck me. Okay. Now, I wasn't worried about the points because that's going to happen because the amount of racing we're doing. Oh, of course, I get hit with the worst one right before summer. Please have energy in here. Please. For me. That's not the energy I wanted. I wanted more. Okay, so we're gonna proc these. Let's use all of them. There we go. We got all that. That increased. Okay, let's use empowered. That's it? Okay. Alright. Let's train speed, hopefully. Yep. Speed. Take it. That's a really good one. It's 40. 42-ish. Alright, I still have... Take this here. Speed again. No, it's not speed. 19% failure. Check the shop. I don't think. No, there's nothing, and I don't have enough in there. I don't have enough for a whistle. That's when I made that choice, getting that whistle and using it poorly on that one. Came back and bit me in the ass. It's too big of a buff to to ignore it. I believe you get only 4 turns. You only get 4 turns. Think. What do I want to do here? You only get 4 turns with this. It's not the stuff that I wanted, unfortunately, but it would have been great to have this land on speed twice rather than stamina, or even power one of the 2 times would have been nice. It's not even a good rest. Let's see. What do I want to do on this? I feel like I want to go with this one here. Here we go. These don't get me like stressed as much as the G1s, because the G1s, I didn't do that many G1s in my run. I mean, let me know in the comments, but I didn't do that many because I was so focused on making sure the race was a good race. So I was like, hey, well, there's no reason to go higher in my competition. I don't want the most points. I don't want the most races, but so I don't even have anything to put this against, because I'm like, in my head, I'm like, I should win each race. I should be top 3 each race. And that's not the case right now. It's a G2 right here. Okay, so my idea on that was to use the wit, and that's why I saved. Even though it wasn't a part of the friendship, because I got a little energy and using the stuff in the shop. So I'm trying. It's like they're just race after race, and I get it. If I do it enough, I'll get used to it and I'll have a rhythm to it. Right now, the rhythm I had before was I trained when I want, and the training came first, which I picked the races I want, which made it easier. Now, not picking the races, there are more races. They're G1s. They're harder competition. And it's throwing me off. So I got to figure out how to, I guess, learn it. Let's see how it goes. And they're off. So I did get the fall runner in time. So that was good to be able to look at the calendar or the agenda and be like, all right, what's on the map? And it's cool because I get to see, I guess, some of the skills as they're kind of flowing, especially that, not necessarily that alt, but that one that I'm thinking that helps in the end rope. But I'm good as long as she's in the 8th position or better. Right about now, we're good. As long as she's in the top 5 at the halfway mark, we're good. I didn't even get a chance to really look at her wit to be like, all right, is she not letting the front runners take off and leave? Because she's tired. But they're out there setting a pace. She's in 9th. I'm not worried, but I would rather her be in 8th right now, getting to that halfway mark. So we still got a little bit before we get in there. say right about now-ish, she should start getting into a better position. And the other thing that I did that was different from the other two runs that we did was 10th. I'm not worried about it. She looks like, yeah, she's fighting for the outside. That's her spot. I would have been really worried had she been boxing the inside, especially without doing power or anything. The cards, the support cards, I changed them. I changed almost all of them. Okay, I won't say that. I changed a lot of them. Because the thing I started messing with was looking at race bonus, and the race bonus percentage. Look, there she goes. Look at that. Like, that's what I said. This is my favorite horse. She just has a really fun style. She just chills in the back, and then she'll try to catch whoever. But as long as you don't have that big of a gap, home stretch is activated. She's battling, but she has a little juice left in her. So I don't think I'm gonna catch first place. 200 meters left, but it's still a really good race. She's slowing down though, but it's not enough for it. It was close. Second place. It was close. B had a good run. She had a good run in her Christmas dress. Yeah, again, that doesn't make any sense in the game. If this was real, I'm at the podium. I'm doing interviews. You're in 5th place. You don't even get the fucking buffet. How do I not get the rivalry for that? Whatever. That's just me not understanding it then. All right, so we're gonna have 2 races back to back. Is that what that means? We have the Queen Elizabeth Cup, and then we have the mile. Yep. Oh my goodness, this is so bad. And it's a G1. Let's do this. I don't have any energy. We're gonna do this. For stat game, we're going to go to the shop. First thing I'm looking for is energy. They don't have any. All right, looks like speed, stamina, guts. That's all I can afford. All I can afford. Let's activate all 3 of those. And let's race. We'll probably watch this race too because Winter Runner. That's probably one of my favorite ones because the whole Christmas theme. And a lot of the races I did towards the end was winter. Let's see. Gotta go against DS. Let's see this one. All right, so I'm in the 16th gate on the outside. I like to be on the outside. I love to be on the outside. But yeah, I changed all the cards because when I did the math on the cards, I think I was running like 12% race bonus. And I had checked the stuff on the website. I had did that video on those websites, and one of the websites said, hey, you should be 30 at minimum. And I'm like, I'm not even 50% into the minimum to get anything to be worth anything. And the sweet spot was 50, 60, 65 and up. A lot of those come with 3 stars or better on your support cards. I don't have that. So she's still the #1 favorite. She's on the outside in her long dress, the biggest dress out of everyone. And they're off. So I'm still getting fall runner. Pace chase. If she stays in it, she'll do the top for just a little bit and then she'll sink back. And I wish the screen showed more information. Like I would like to know, like, especially as a new player, like, all right, can I see the map of where they're at? Like the shape of the track, the distance, versus learning that, okay, I guess the lines are 200 meters, maybe. I don't know. She's in fourth. She's in a really good spot. If she stays there to the midway point, meaning I guess the pace crowd isn't the same as the I guess the previous race we did. All right, so we're more than halfway. Getting ready for a turn to come up. She's pulling into third. This year, oh, okay. Second, never mind. So she's going for DS now. And she has a lot of energy left. So it's not good for DS. Yeah, see, that's not good for her. She just activated 2. Let's see. She's fighting. She's trying to hold that top spot. She might. 200 meters, she might. The top 3 should be at least. Ooh, home stretch parked late. Close second. Close second. It's a good showing, second place. More than enough points to keep it moving. More than enough to keep it moving. Let's see what we get. Sparks, another race. Oh my gosh, I don't have any energy. Let me see something. Does the shop have anything? Nope. I don't have any energy. Let me see. Maybe I have something in my backpack I don't know about. Nope. Dang it. And I don't know if I'm not supposed to race, but it is what it is. We're gonna race. We're gonna do it. Those are my sparks. Let's see. Okay. All right. Like that one, I get it. It's like, okay, first and second, I get it. But if she was 8th, yeah, show she's 8th, but it shouldn't have, like, okay, you won. I had a chance to win as long as I was 7th. This is a lot of fucking racing. Like, I'm already at 730 on the points. I think if I had better RNG on the shop, man, this would be a different conversation. But it's not. I don't have in here. But here I go again. No energy. There's no race coming up. So do I have any? Yeah, I got this. You know what? Let me see what it's on first. It's on speed. I don't care if it's a single. It could have been a double. I need to get faster. It would have been nice if that was a double. G1. Let's check my skills. All right, so I think this is the first one in the winter series. Now, if you're somebody who's played this before, you've been here since the Japan server, you're doing that, and you've been here since the general global launch, I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Like, what could I do differently? I mean, obviously there's RNG and stuff like that. Ooh, that's the first time I've gotten. I believe that anytime I've done Trailblazer, that's the Kale, which drops your mood but picks up your. All right, here we go. I thought it was gonna take much longer. It didn't take much longer to do a run. All right, you got a miracle cure, but let me go to the Kale drink. That right there is. Now I gotta figure out what I'm gonna pull out of this. I'm gonna go for this one here. Go with the stamina. Go with the wit. Stamina here. Go with the speed. Keep that like that. Add this. Double check. We're good. Let's see where I'm at on the schedule. I know I need energy, but they didn't give me fucking energy, man. That's just the RNG of it. Gosh. I have a day off today before I have to go into a race. I don't have anything other than the kale juice. It's gonna drop my mood right before a fucking race. Drop my mood right before a race. Think. I never have an issue with breaking out of the pack, so that's why I didn't do that just yet. And I don't like the ones that are medium mile long because it's destined to the track versus the season ones. I'm gonna wait to proc this one, so we'll save it. We're not gonna use it just yet. And I'm just gonna take a rest. I hope that pays off for me later on, that I get a good rhythm. Overcast, firm, but winter. And winter is this girl's season. Like she's Mariah Carey, basically. All right, unless something crazy happens, then yeah, that's what I'll do. Yeah, this push for sure is gonna probably be my biggest fan base that I've ever had. I don't think I've ever hit a platinum. See something. If I have enough for the glitter bomb. Yeah, let's do that one. All right, so we got glitter bomb there. So we got 2 stars on that. Anything in the shop? All right, let's get out here. Let's race. Winter, firm, good weather. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I am faring much better than I thought. It was intimidating. Like, okay, I'm doing G1 races. I am buying different things in the shop versus what I would buy before. Before I would buy the notebooks, notepads. I would buy every coaching megaphone, regardless if it's not coaching, but just the smaller tier ones, because the price was good. It's just not very efficient. And then going for like the ankle training weights, that was something different. I didn't do that the other go rounds. see. All right, so we'll go with those two. We'll activate wit. We'll do wit for sure. Let me look at something on the schedule. Gotta save that for summer. I do wit because I have a race after this. 52, that's too much. 14 with wit. 14 with wit. Maybe get energy. Maybe get a bonus or something else. 8 power. It's like it was training. I'll take it. I got no choice. Yep, that 10, that's like, yeah, I'll take it. Want to make sure. Oh, what do I have in here? Oh. Let's go for it. I'm trying to learn the scheduling, and it looks like it's gonna be May. The lucky 7 would have worked had I had that. See? But I'll take it. We got more than enough points. I'm missing. All right. Let's see. I don't have any energy to go with, so it's like a credit card. Might as well. The G1. I don't like the positioning thing because I feel like it just fucks things up. We'll go with this. We'll go with this. I don't want to use it, but I have no choice. I feel I don't have any choice. All right, let's do it. It's a G1 race. Marvelous Sunday. And DS, as well as B, have some of the best hair, I guess. All right, that's strong. I think that takes us to the end on our mission for this one. Yep. Let's see. Okay, more kale juice. It's gonna be really good for the summer, unless I was wrong, and though the calendar says summer, it doesn't work the same way. What are you gonna get for inspiration? If you're curious whether waiting to hit go or not changes anything, to me it doesn't. There's times where I purposely waited to see if it would change, if it would be gold or not, and it doesn't. It's already random before you get there, kind of like a race is. I got my energy back. Not gonna take the cleat. Take the guts manual. I'll take the kale. I'll take the wit scroll. I want that, but that's just not in the cards for me right now. Right. Get a rest. Wait, closed. I'll double check to see if I don't think there's anything. No, that's fine. Let's race. Top gun there. Okay. Not bad at it. Again, we have plenty of alarm clocks. We have not used any of our alarm clocks. We still have 2. I'm still looking for that 3rd master cleat, if I'm saying it correctly. It's gonna be May. Alright, we're in May right now with energy. Close this because I'm curious. Yeah, let me see. Is there anything in here I can use? Standard distance. I like that competitive one too. I might go with that competitive one. Choices. Competitive spirit. I might do competitive spirit. Let's get in here. Let's get in here. Again, that lucky 7 in there. There we go. There we go. We did legend. Hit legend for the first time. Doing the triple crown. So that's cool there to be like, hey, you want to get legend, you want to have more for the club, more for your own player card. That's cool. So we got a day off right now. Nothing in skills. I'm gonna double check in the shop. There we go. I feel like that's all I'm gonna get, yeah. Just making sure, because I don't know if I actually got it or not. Did I? Am I, baby? Am I? Yeah, I did, okay. Or did I use it? No, I didn't, okay. Now, had it been a friendship, I probably would have done something here, but I'm just really trying to get in the summer, before it turns to summer. New kids on the block, not a lot of job. It makes me sick. Not anything for the summer. Let's do this. All right. G1s, which don't seem as scary. Fine motion right there. Fine motion's character. Again, in that 7 spot. It's just going to make me get it the next go around. Because we've been in the 7 spot, what, 2 or 3 times? See? I'm not going to stress it. I think what it is fine motion. Okay, so the characters have the hair pieces, right? Each side determines if it's a male or female horse. I can't remember what right or left is, but fine motion has 2 because the horse is a mare, which I believe is female. But later on, they realized that internally she wasn't able to bear children due to some reproductive DNA-ish type thing, whatever. And so they normally put her as a unisex, him, her, it, whatever, respectfully, as a unisex. So that's why she has 2 when all the other only have 1 per side. All right, so I'm not stressing that. It is what it is. I gotta go in the shop, get those for sure. Not gonna be able to train even if it's a sparkly friendship. Or am I? Nope, not gonna be able to. It's just time to race again. Let's do this. Let's go to the shop. Let's get some items out of the shop. When I say some items, I actually mean two. That's all we can afford. No, that's all they're giving us, RNG wise. Alright. Let's go here. Let's pull the trigger on this already, probably. Let's see if it's still here. We'll do it. Because there's 2 times I didn't win, and I was in lane 7. And if things can happen, screw it. It's a gambling game. Just, you know, take the gambling part. Now, I think a lot of these races, I've won them before my own way doing Trailblazer, but lumping them all together like this, like, my goodness. Right there, we're good, we're good. I don't know if you can lose. Could you lose it? Maybe you could. Maybe if you do poorly, they're like, no, we're going to take these fans from you. All right, so this should be the summer coming in here. Yeah, so let's hope we get some good RNG and we can actually use it for some good stuff. So let's see. I'll get the cupcake. I'm gonna get rid of this speed training. We'll stay for the cupcake because I need to find another cupcake. All right. Let me look at everything first before I start looking around with this. All right, so don't necessarily need energy right now, but I'll take it. I do need the megaphone. I do need that for the energy. All right. I don't have any whistles to re-roll anything. Okay, there we go. Speed. Gotcha. Okay, so some speed, some wit. Let me go with speed again. Okay, let's see. I want to double check in here and make sure I'm not missing anything. All right, so we're going to do... Okay, we're good there. There we go. That's a double. There we go. Take this race. This should be an easy race right here, honestly. I mean, anything can happen, but I should be able to take this one. Yep, there we go. It would be cool to look at the agenda and know where I was at on the races, like win, loss. I can visually see it, or a percentage of how good I'm doing, if any. Let's check skills again. I'm gonna go with this one here. The thing I am seeing as a new player where I'm like, okay, I see this makes sense, is the fact that when you're doing more races, race bonus, G1, maybe all three of them are the reason for it. I am seeing that you're able to get more skills. So looking at certain skills where you're like, man, I'm trying to get this skill to proc and it's got to have multiple to proc. It just, that makes sense. So, yep, first place on that one. That's good. Tap it in, just tap it in. Let's do this one, this one. Energy, yellow. Scroll. I wanted something better, but there's also like a hidden challenge or something that's with Heather, late surgery. I'm not doing 4 races or more, so the hand cream, it's not needed, but it's still, part of me is like, hey, you don't know, you're gonna go into the crunch of things, and what if you can't? Reset whistle for sure. Stamina, yeah. Not gonna do the gut one. I have the money, so I'll take this megaphone because I don't remember how many megaphones I have. This energy drink is crap. I feel like it doesn't. Wait, oh, this is the max one. Okay, there was one I took where it wasn't the max one. It was like you got 4 or something. Almost missed that. I'm so tempted on these. They're just throwing me off because I'm still learning the energy situation, and then the game punishes me for it. So, respectfully, obviously. All right, we'll get there. Let's back out. When's the next race? Next week. Unless it's wet. Then with the rest. Halloween costume. Here we go. Rival G1. Let's make sure. Is there anything I can? Nope. Nope. Go to the race. Yep. NTR. Okay. Still doing well. Still confident. I'm confident that I haven't like lost a bunch. Like the rhythm is pretty much there. It's like, all right, well, I'm gonna finish top 10 more times than not. It's gonna be a top 5. I've been surprised 3 times, if any, of a showing. I think one time was 12, 10, and 16, or was it 12, 10, and 6? That's probably what it was. 10, 12, and 6 were the 3 losses I had where I was just like, I can't believe that shit just happened. I can't believe it's not butter. Let's go to skills. Let's see if anything opened. Already got fall. Spring would have been nice, but already got fall. I got winter. I got standard distance. I might have to add more on standard distance. This, maybe I'll get that just to... That's tough. Because I'm still learning this. This, I don't like it. I don't like any movement ones, whether stamina or not, because they move me towards the inside of the corner. And that throws everything off. The sunny days and the race course, but I have to know if it's that race course. I don't know the courses enough. That's why I didn't get it. This right here, I feel like makes sense because of the races that I'm having. Sunny day is just, it's random. Unless these stay the same. The mile and medium, I would have to know what the race is. I'm gonna go with this one simply because it does fit the style of the runner. Back of the track, mid-race, I am gonna be in that position most of the time. I won't even say most of the time. If there's something like the early on, right, when I didn't have the speed and the power, when I was back there, right, that might have helped. That might have helped. We'll watch this race, but that might have helped. All right, so I don't get the bonus for everybody being in the same strategy. But it's a really good, it's probably one of the best ones I've had because yeah, I don't have my top speed, top power. Where I'm like, hey, we're at S tier. You know, I've had some runs with her at S tier. The fact that I do have my guts and wit and everything collectively move in the right direction, it feels good, like a good build. The Dad Panther is on his feet. It's the perks of having a standing desk and all this stuff. I get to spread my wings. Can't wait to start messing with that character. We got the number 2 favorite and the number 1 favorite in the 6th spot. Just focus. Look at her. Just focus, man. She does this, man. Everyone's quiet except for the announcer. And they're all Fall Runner, Competitive Spirit, Save. Puts her automatically in 3rd. If you're new, hit the subscribe button, like, follow, and comment for if you're new to how B likes to run. If she gets an opportunity to be in the top 4 halfway and sets the pace, she stretches it out so much. It fucks up all the rest of the pace runners. It makes her a front runner. If she gets in the front and she takes you shopping and says, ho, 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 Merry Christmas, she can sometimes switch it up. And if she gets in the front, she's got the power and the stamina to hold the rump position. She's a bard of all tricks, but she loves to sit down and settle in around anywhere between the 5th to the 8th spot, and she'll sit in that. Oh, she's about to go shopping on you hoes. She's about to go shopping on you hoes. Gingerbread can't do nothing. Gingerbrave. And she's not against the outside. I hope she gets back on the outside. She's kind of on the inside. I don't like that. Had she been on the outside, we would have been able to capitalize on that more, but can't do anything about it. So I feel like that was a waste. Making the turn. We're getting close. She's blocked in with fucking everybody in there, man. Crap patties. In the inside. There we go. There we go. Find that fucking inside. Get yourself back outside. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Come on. 400 meters. Let's go. Stretch it out. 200 meters. Here we go. Here we go. Second ain't bad. I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it. Whew, had me on my feet on that one. Let me sit my ass down. Get on your feet. Again, we have not used any of the alarm clocks. We're doing the Triple Crown, medium, mile long, I believe. It's not like I was doing an order for wings or something. We've done every race that the agenda has had us do. We're legends, never been a legend. So that's pretty cool there. Milestone there. All right, there we go. Those are two things I'll pick up in the shop for sure. Moved down a little bit, but she shouldn't have her head in the dumps. Let's see, we'll go with this one, this one, this one. Confirm. There we go. Put that up a little bit. All right, let's get out here. Let's race again. Yeah, we know that. We can't do shit about that. You made the fucking schedule. Not me, but you. You determined it. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, hold on, wait. No, there's no way for that's not gonna be enough to spin. So let's just do it. Now, for sure, we're going to the Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. They're gonna make me watch this race. Oh snap! I think they're making me watch the race because it's not a race that I've won. I think that's what it is. So I am the number one favorite, which I like in this game. Favorite is cool. Lets you know the creation that you have, where you're at in your training with your peers, but it doesn't guarantee shit. Doesn't guarantee shit. Just like it doesn't guarantee that Super Creek's first artist creation, concept art, which is her card art, was how she was going to look, and they changed her mind and she looks different. But let's get into it. And they're off. They're taking off out of the run, and they're going to spread that pack. You're going to see B. B's going to go to the inside pack. You stretch that field line. A great start from all runners. The battle's in good position. B's going to set back after setting the pace, letting them know, hey, I can get there if I want to. But can the favorite B get up and lead up to everyone's expectations? All right, they passed the first corner. We're heading into the second. Number 11, Rose. She tosses flying across now. Rose is taking the lead, but can she keep it? The favorite is in seventh, just sitting there in her sweet spot watching, and far behind the lead, second position is YM, and third, we're going to go ahead and talk about Bhutan. Bhutan is sitting in the fourth spot. The number four is in the third. And then you got Special Week. Special Week has had some slow runs, but directly behind her is the champion that everyone's been watching, B. Coming to the back street, the leader, and the trailer separated by just 9 lengths. Now let's take another look at the rankings. Oh my gosh, we're about to get presents from not Lil Nas X, but from B. And that's at level 3. If she's not blocked in, she will go ahead and carve up the pack. Right now, she's looking for her spot. Behind her is YO. And then you have third is Special Week. There's only 1,000 meters left. And staying on the outside is Rudolph. Not the red-nosed reindeer, the championship horse. And directly behind her is number 13. Not Duke Nukem. Nukem Poppy. They passed the big elm tree. And that can only mean one thing. They're heading for the fourth corner. Now, there's still a gap over 1 length. Can't you take it? Now we're in the stretch. And things are happening. They're dueling first and second place. And you're seeing everything. And she's digging in. 400 meters to go. She's digging in. And she's on top right now. And when she's on top, she keeps going. But she's getting ran down. Vodka's right there coming down. Her and Vodka's had some tight races this whole season. Vodka comes up and steals a little sippy sip from her cup. But like Lil Wayne said, what's in my cup is in my cup. And don't you worry about what's in my cup. And the favorite goes down to second place. YM is in third. And first place is Vodka with a very strong showing on that one. Not mad at it. Still haven't won here yet, but that's fine. Not mad at it. I think the only time I'll be mad at it is if I go through and I realize that those losses that I had, where it was again 6th place, 10th place, 12th place, those are the only 3 losses we've had. Everything else has been a top 5 or better. Most of it has been first or second. So if I get to the end and the game's like, no, you don't qualify because you're supposed to win every one of these motherfuckers, then I'd have been like, oh, then I should have used the alarm clock. All right, so we have a day of rest. What I want to do with this? Let's do. All right, so we got that there. Got a race coming up. Let's see, anything we can use. I'm liking standard distance, but I'm also liking. Let me see one of these. No, there's some good ones I like, but that's not one of them. I'll go with that one. Yeah, there's I would love to have a team in theory for PvP, and nothing like serious where it's like, hey, you know, he's going through PvP and he's doing XYZ. Double check this, make sure. No, I still need other fucking masters. Let's get this. That's it. Bump, bump. Bump, bump, bump. Okay, so we got that. Get there. Let's take this race. Let's race. I lost my train of thought about what I was talking about. It's not important. Probably was, but whatever. See that? I mean, I'm good with that. I think it's my first time getting 1,000 in the series. So yeah. Oh, I was saying, like, for PvP, I would love to be able to be like, hey, I have a front runner, I have a pace chaser that's fast, I have a pace chaser that's a little bit slow, but this pace chaser has red skills that's messing up the pack, if that makes sense. And then I would have a late surger who has some red skills as well, who's murking things up to come by and make way for the pace chasers. That's what I would like to do, but I don't think that those are significant enough. You would have to have probably run a 2 wit card, if not 3, 2 wit cards, and whatever. There's got to be a threshold for the wit where you have to hit a certain number or it's not going to do anything. There we go. We got our last master one. We'll take these 2 here. I'll pick up this artisan clip. Do I need it? No, we're not going to use it. So just don't do that one. I don't need the race fan. We'll get there. If something comes up, we'll use it. All right, we're good there. Let's see. Training wise, want to get 1 day to train. It's going to be 1 day to train, race, 1 day to train and race. This is where the alarm clock set in. So let's go with I'm not going to be able to really capitalize on any of this. All right, so what do you have? We have speed. Okay, so let's do something with energy. We've got speed, so we'll go with this. We'll be able to use this twice. Yeah, we'll be able to use that twice. That's an interesting one to proc already, but I was like, fuck it, do it, pass it down from one generation to the next. Let's come back in here. Let's do speed. The fact that it just now went to level 3 on that speed hurts after all those runs I've had where I'm like topping those off, but you know, it is what it is. Okay, so we're at winter proc. I've won here before. I've won all 3 before, so they're gonna let me be able to skip it and watch it. There we go. I don't have to use an alarm clock. If you've seen the other videos, you know it's like tuning out the band. It's like, Shawn Michaels, he's tuning out the band, damn it. He's tuning out the band. So if I get the other one first place, then that gives me the ability to start getting that band going. So we'll see. So we get a training opportunity here. And we didn't use that motherfucking ham sandwich, the what you call it. So that's pretty cool. So what we'll do here is I'm not gonna mess with the kale juice because it's just gonna kill my mood. What I will do is let's check and see. Are they where I want them? They're not where I want them. Let's use the whistle. It just sucks I didn't use the whistle the right way that one time. Okay, we're here at the race. We're gonna go max energy. We're gonna use one of these. Let's see what we got here. Again, it's winter. She's built for winter. She's a brick. Bum, 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 how? Bum, 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 yeah. And I get the bonus for more people in this one. There we go. Shawn Michaels is tuning out the damn band. Boom, boom, boom. Here we go. Got to hit him with sweet chin music. We'll take a look at the rankings, but most of the time, if you walk out of here with 2 of the wins in first place, the gap is too big for them to, so a 10-point lead off of it. These 3, I'm not good with math. These 3 would have to be in the running for first, second to even shake anything up. I don't know what the math is, but I would just have to not fall out of, I just have to get to the finish line. I feel like, let's see. Okay, so we got 1 training. I can 0 out a training, won't matter. The kill juice with 100% with a mood drop. I'm not gonna do it. I don't wanna kill my high. It's on speed, yep. There's nothing I have to pick up the boost on it though. Just thought of something. Okay, I thought something had popped up in here and I'm like, I didn't even check. But we're good, I can sleep at night. Let's go check skills, see is there anything in here. I'll do the standard one again. Yeah, I'll do the standard. Just this one. There we go with that one. And anything else I'm missing? This right here. All right, that's it. Wasn't the best in the shop of the shops. Let me know in the comments, but I feel like what I really kicking myself for was using that whistle and all of that. That was just a cluster F. I'm not gonna get the bonus for multiple people doing the same strategy. That sucks, but you know, whatever. But it does. Where the fuck is Vodka on here? She fucking ran me down. No, she's not on here. Yeah, Vodka ran me down. Stole one from me, you know, but I still feel good about it, but stole one from me. Like I said, this is it. This is it. We won the first two Twinkle Star matches, first place. We've had more first place, second places than anything else. We were shocked early on with a 12th place, never been that fucking low. We've had a 10th place and a 6th place, and I remember them all. We might have had some top 5 finishes, but I don't really stress those. She's still the number 1 favorite. She's in the 10 spot right in the middle. We need her to kick on the outside. So she's going to get standard distance. She's going to get winter. She's going to get the pace chaser proc. You have Silent, who's taken off for first place. You have DS out there as well. Everybody's running. She's in a good spot, but she should settle down and go back to 5th and 8th. The only thing that probably will make it where she won't is there's a lot of late runners versus pace. And because of that, she may be just in a spot to her own where she just needs to battle 3 pace runners. So she might not drop too far back because of it, but Silence in the front, it's really hard in the PvE with Silence because she just gets in front and she's gone. And so you just have to kind of make sure your wits are good and your character so that you don't get left too far behind. B's in a good spot. Yeah, no, I wasn't worried. Yeah, B's in a good spot. That's where she likes to be at. This is a shorter race. We're already at the halfway point. So everyone's going to make their move now. All right, we went around that bend. We got Digital in 3rd, 4th. We got Dover. Glittering Stars just procced. Again, this is a fun run for B. She just needs to finish. If she gets in the top 5, that's nice, you know. But I don't see anything shaking up. She's dueling and she's fucking up the game for the pace chasers. Like I said before, that's what I'm looking for. Home stretch is proc, straight away is proc. She's pulling past Silence. Look at that timing on it, the strides, the kicks. Other than the surprise, there you go. She's triple crowned the last 3 on the triple crown, and this is how it concludes. Same result, more races. Learned a lot from this. Hit the subscribe button, like, follow, and more. We'll have a debriefing afterwards, but I learned a lot from this. Good girl. That's awesome. 10 points on that one. Clean sweeps with 30. Picks up another trophy for this one. I haven't done, again, a full run. So a lot of good stuff I got out of this. Now I'm curious what the rating is going to be because I don't have any S tier stuff. Yeah, so that's what we're about to find out. Radiant Star, I don't think I have enough to pick that one up. I'll take a look though. No, we did have this. Both of these, you get them at the end, but just didn't have enough for it. Don't like that one. Feel like I want to add Sunny Days. Yeah. With the Shawn Michaels reference again. Right, the Hitman Heart. Let's see. Missed that whole big ass button. Yeah. That's half a billy on the fans. Oh shit, we got an A. We got an A. We got our first fucking A. Let's go. We got our first A. Wow. 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 Oh, Wilson. Man, I want to thank God. I want to thank my mom, my dad. I want to thank my wife, my kids. I want to thank Mr. Lingo, My brother always holding me down. I want to thank everybody at the Critics Collective. I want to thank the devs for making a game like this. I want to thank the horses that some of them lived a very tragic life. I want to say thank you to them and what they went through. Not thank you for that, but without that, we couldn't get their essence in this game. I'm thankful for the chance of having American horses and horses from Mexico and Europe and all over the world come over in this game and we learn their story. But yeah, there we go. We got our first fucking A character. We have not had any characters in this game hit the A mark in any game mode. That is really big. Let's debrief this. Let's go ahead and debrief. So when I look at trying to see if something would work here, but it didn't. So yeah, let's go ahead and debrief this now. This is our first A character. It's my favorite character in the whole game. I won't say the whole game. Since I've been playing this game, has been my favorite character. We did get Kit. I can't wait to play in this mode and other modes probably, and just see what I can do. But I was disappointed in the speed, as normally I have been able to put together S and SS runs, and so I didn't get it with this. But I was happy with the wit and the guts. I know no one cares about guts, but I thought wit and guts balancing out and growing together with power, I thought that was good. I thought we were in a great spot for stamina. These races are really good for this character. I just felt like I really enjoyed it. The same thing with her style, with the pace. I didn't have to change anything up. We did over 30 races with this one. We did G1 races and G2 races I didn't really do before, because the strategy was I would train the way I want, and when I was comfortable, then I picked up the race. We changed what we bought in the store. We changed by doing the G1 races and going with that flow, which took, it's going to take time to learn and get a better rhythm. But I'm confident with some good RNG in the shop that we could have really pushed this up here. I am down on myself for taking the losses so significantly. Like, yeah, it's a game, but still, like that 12th place loss that we had early on, that there was a general reaction. I've never dropped low in any fucking race, whether I ran it or I skimmed it. So I won't forget that. In the 6th place and the 10th place, they felt like a kick to the gut. As a trainer, did a really good job not running her too hard, not fucking up and going against and being greedy for RNG when it was like 23%. I took one shot, but that was really it. I mismanaged some inventory maybe twice on this. There was a time where I used a whistle, and I thought the whistle would have removed or gave me an opportunity for a friendship, and I don't think that's how the whistle works. I think it works like wherever the characters are, it moves them. And I don't know how that works with a friendship already being activated, but it moves them. So if I wanted speed but nobody was on speed, then I would use the whistle, and then I would have 1 or 2 people move to speed. I think that's how that works. We were able to get a lot of really good skills in here. Inspiration came through, and we were able to get some good stuff here. Not as much as I wanted to. I really wanted, it was really good to get the stamina, but I really was hoping I was going to get speed to come through, as I knew I was going to be missing on that. And yeah, that's a first place run right there. And 11, that's crazy. 11,000. Yeah, 37 races. I wish this was higher or something, but we've gotten this, we've gotten these. This fan one is pretty cool, but we're gonna go with this one. But yeah, that was pretty cool. We'll just go through it now. Again, 37 races, 23 wins. Really good, man. That was a really good run. I'm assuming this is new for me. Like, normally you'll see G1, G2, G3, whatever you're gonna get. Then I guess this has to do with winning certain races together. So maybe not a Triple Crown winner just yet, but I've taken the Triple Crown approach. Again, like I said before, this is one of the biggest things we changed. These 2 cards, I made sure they were leveled up. This card was already leveled up. I went ahead and found this card and leveled it up. And same thing with this card. Together, these cards give me, I think, about 40% race bonus. It's very important to have race bonus in here. And then the loner card that I used, oh man, if I can remember, it might have been Super Creek. Oh, it's right here. It was Super Creek. Again, because of her race bonus. So that's, learning on it. I would love to be able to put more in that. So I believe it was probably 2 wit cards, 2 speed cards, and 2 stamina cards. I can see it here now. I don't know why I keep making it seem like I don't know what it is. I can just look, but I'm still learning it, so I didn't know it was there. There we go. We got the event boost. We got another ticket. That's good. And we'll come back in here because there's more rewards to get in this game. I think this game can give you a possibility of 90 carats. Now, am I going to get to all 90 carats? Probably not. It looks like I don't have much to go to because I'm already at the halfway point. But this event was, I think, 11 days long. There's only 2 more days in this event. Yesterday I wasn't able to play. I was hanging out with family, and the same thing's going to happen today, and then I'll be thrusted back into work. So yeah, we're going to go ahead. I'll roll. If we have 100, I'll roll I'll spin the wheel on the game, and then we'll get out of here. And I'll do this again on the game. PvP is going to go up, that's for sure. It should, at least. And then with all those runners that I have, what I try to do is I try to go back and run them, get them at least a C before I move on to another racer. And so I'll be able to fill out these spots and then try to get everybody to a B before calling it. All right, there we go. There we go. I need coffee. It's 9 o'clock over here. Let's see. Got those. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, we should have enough to roll the. Let's see, we're in here. Derby. Top 50 coins. Alright, moving to card number 7. Alright. Yeah, so yeah, I might be back later on today at some point because I want to and again, we're climbing back up to 30. We're climbing back up to 30. But I'll be back on and do another video because I still need to burn these tickets. I'm gonna keep the scout card until there's a banner that I'm looking for. I did a video on the banners that I'm looking to pull from. Sorry. I think I'll burn these. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna burn all of these and just save this and just be like, F it. It is what it is. I'm having a really good run, and let me go ahead and just get the roster right and go from there. Buckle down, because they won't have anything to do with the banners. So there's that. I'm trying to think, is there anything else going on? No, that's it. Wow, you could have been in one world and you chose to be here, and I greatly appreciate that. Until next time.